back to the show.
Thank you.
I always love seeing... Yeah, we love you. I always
you.
love seeing you, pal. I want to say congratulations. You co-wrote and directed your first movie.
I did.
This is a big deal.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. What is it called, and what can you tell us about it?
It's called Hell of a Summer. It's like a slasher horror, but with a lot of blood.
Yeah.
But it's also it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
So I hope it is.
Yeah, well, I think you can do both. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Were you nervous about directing or
Definitely. But yeah. I've always wanted to be like making films since I was really little, and now I'm a little less little.
Yeah.
So it makes, yeah, I feel like it makes sense.
And did you talk to the Duffer Brothers and said, hey, give me some advice? What do I do? These guys are
all
masters.
Yeah, totally.
At writing and directing.
Yeah, I texted them and I was like, do you guys ever get imposter syndrome still when you're directing? And they were like, yeah. So they still do it. They still get.
So if they get it, then yeah.
Yeah, then we're good.
But you're also acting in it.
Yeah, I was
so
acting
you're
it too.
better than the Duffer Brothers.
No. Well, actually, you know, maybe.
Yeah. They don't act. They don't act in their own.
Don't. You know what?
Yeah.
The Duffer Brothers have never acted in their own stuff, and that's
Exactly.
why I'm better than them.
Yes, exactly right. Thank you. Finally. We can say it on this show.
That's not actually true because when I was acting in it, I was like, man, this is going so well. And then I got into the edit room and I realized I was like watching it and I was like, whoa, I'm not acting in that shot. I'm not acting in that shot. It's just like me basically watching the movie like this, like.
You're reading the lines?
Yeah, I'm like mouthing people. I'm like mouthing along with people's lines.
You couldn't get out of your director.
No, apparently not.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I don't know if I could maybe do that again, but yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. I can't wait. When that comes out, please come on the show. We'll talk about it.
I'd love to.
I haven't seen you since season 4 of Stranger Things came out. Congratulations. It's the biggest thing in the world.
Thank you.
So well done.
Thanks.
And kudos to the whole cast and the Duffers as well. Season 5. This is the last season coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you nervous, excited, sad, or just waiting for all those emotions?
It's gonna be crazy once it's all done. I'm just excited to like go back and actually like finish it.
Yeah. They released the name of the first episode.
Yeah.
It's called The Crawl.
I'm not even joking. I found out about that yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't know? They just did it, and you go, oh, when are you guys gonna tell me?
No, and I think a lot of people don't believe it because it just is like they don't like. Of course, you know, you're on the show, but like they're super cagey.
Yeah.
And
for a good reason.
I guess so. Yeah. Or else I'd go blabbing on on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, exactly. But I heard also that because you have a creative brain, you have a very artistic brain, a great brain, and I think you said like. As a joke to someone on the staff or on the crew, you were doing Stranger Things. She goes, you should do a spin-off of blah, 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 and you said something, and they were like, you're kind of right.
Well, yeah, so we were on set filming Stranger Things 4, and we were all talking about, like, yeah, if there's gonna be, like joking, like, oh, they're all gonna have us back in 20 years, and we're all gonna be, like, fat and old and being like, 11, where are you? You know, that kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, but, like, if you guys are actually gonna do a spin-off, it should be this. And I said it, and then the Duffers, like, looked at each other, and they looked at me, and they're like, can we talk to you for a second? And then they, like, pulled me off, and they're like, that is the idea. Like, who told you? And I was like, no one. and they were like, what do you mean? You just, like, came up with it? And I was like, well, no, I just thought that would be, like, a cool way to kind of expand. And they were like...
What is?
Yeah, and they were like, well, yeah, I don't know. And they were like, yeah, it was really funny. They're like, okay, well... Don't tell anyone.
And it's our idea, so
yeah, exactly.
You know, I want to talk about your new movie. It's called When You Finish Saving the World. It was written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Gosh, we love that guy. He's
he's one of the best.
Oh my gosh, he's brilliant. How did you get involved with this one?
Jesse had written an Audible original sort of like kind of audio book play sort of thing, and put me in it, and it was based on that. The movie's based on that, and it's with Julianne Moore, and it's about this kind of mother and son who are complete opposites. Yeah, I don't know. It's an honor to be a part of.
You also play like an inspiring musician in this,
yeah.
And you really, in real life, you are a musician. You're a great musician, by the way.
Thank you.
I was telling you, I was listening to you on Spotify.
Yeah.
Earlier today.
Thank you.
You wrote some of the songs for this?
Yeah, I helped write some of the songs. There's like 2 or 3 songs in the movie that I wrote, but they're less important. They're sort of the shallow bad ones, and then the
great ones.
They're great. No, but then the great ones like Emile Mosseri is like one of the greatest living film composers like helped, you know, wrote it with Jesse, and Jesse did the lyrics and everything. But yeah, no, it was amazing to sort of do both, like be kind of treated as like a collaborator.
Does that change the way you write your songs, like meeting these composers?
Yeah, definitely. I remember just being like, oh man, how similar are my songs to this like really arrogant kid's songs?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I started comparing because the guy that I play, his name is like Ziggy, and he's like this pretty like sweet kid, but also like super obnoxious and arrogant. And you know, he writes these songs and plays them live on the internet, kind of like on a TikTok platform, but like no one cares in real life about him or about what he's doing. And so he's always just like, yeah, so I have like 20,000 followers, so it's pretty cool. And everyone's like, we don't care, dude.
Yeah.
So, but yes, but it was very, yeah, it's great.
What is it? It's under Ziggy Katz, is that what?
Yeah, Ziggy Katz.
Ziggy Katz is what I was listening to today.
K-A-T-Z,
And the song?
It's called Pieces of Gold.
Just check it out. It's so good, dude. I love it.
Thank you.
Top to bottom. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Finn Wolfhard in When You Finish Saving the World. Take a look at this.
That's the way the earthquake crumbles.
What the hell are you doing?
Installing a red beacon light so people know when I'm live streaming.
And by people, you
I mean you.
Well, I figured that, yes.
And to a lesser extent, Dad.
Well, it's nice to be right first.
Yeah, so when this light is on, you don't knock or come in or make any noise.
Oh, and when it's off, I'm free to go about my business, to enjoy the rich pageantry of life.
What? Yeah, sure.
It's a good system.
Yeah, Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
Love her. Finn Wolfhard, everybody. When You Finish Saving the World is in theaters everywhere, January 20th. Megan Fahey joins us after the break. Stick around, everybody. Hey.